Hi there. So most of you probably already know who I am, but for those of you who don't, my name is Brie Castellini. I am the creator and writer of Brains, and I also play Allison Sumner. So if you've seen Brains, you've seen a lot of my boobs. If you haven't seen Brains, the complete first season, 10 episodes, click here, because this video will not matter to you or make sense if you haven't seen the season. So watch the season and then come back to this video. The first thing I want to do in this video is just say thank you. Thank you to all of the people who have watched the show, who have shared it with their friends, who have written us comments. Your support means so much to us. The response has been unbelievably positive, and we cannot thank you enough for that. Even those of you who posted hate comments or gave us a downvote or whatever, a view's a view, so thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. So a couple fun updates before I get to the meat of this video, which I'm sure you've guessed based on the title, wherever that is these days. We have our own official website now. It's no longer just a page on my personal blog. It's very pretty, it's very cool. You get to see cast page, the crew page, behind the scenes pictures, as well as a tab called Festivals/Awards, because Brains has so far been accepted into 4 film festivals. So if you've seen Brains, which I hope you have if you're watching this video, you probably noticed that there's a bit of a cliffhanger at the end of season 1. And you've also probably noticed that we've been saying season 1 and not just Brains, the web series. And this is important. We've seen a kind of consistent comment from a lot of you guys, and that consistent comment seems to be, is there gonna be a season 2? What happens to everyone? The short answer is we would love to make a season 2. The script's been written, but right now we just don't have a couple things that we need in order to make a season 2. So how can you, a fan of Brains, help us get a season 2? There are a couple of ways. The first way is obviously to just keep sharing the show, keep sending it to people you think will like it, keep sharing it with friends and family. Sharing the show will allow more people to watch it, and the more people who watch it, the more people who will want to support us, and hopefully one of those people is a millionaire. A show can't exist without viewers, and the more viewers that we have, the more likely we are to be able to create more things. So obviously when I say that we don't currently have the resources to create season 2, mostly what I mean is we just don't have the funds right now. In order to fund Brains, really our only option at this point is a crowdfunding effort, and we of course don't want to do that unless we know that there is interest in helping us out. It'd be really embarrassing if we're like, Brains season 2, Indiegogo, and everyone's like, who? We did an Indiegogo for the first season, and it was actually really successful even though nobody knew who we were, so we're hoping that the second time is even better. But before we launch an Indiegogo campaign, we need you to leave a comment. Now this is really important. Everyone who is watching this video, even if you are related to me, most of you probably are, I want you to leave a comment in this video. And what I want you to put in that comment are 3 things. First, that you want a season 2. Write whether or not you would be willing to donate to an Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. And 3, what kind of perks do you want? Our first Indiegogo, we offered perks like naming a speaking character or picking an outfit for one of our zombies. And we will of course do those sorts of things again, but if you have any other perk ideas that you would like us to include, obviously we want to hear that. We want to make sure that you guys are getting something out of this too. From there, it would also be really helpful if you would donate to our Patreon page. For those of you who don't know what Patreon is, it's a recurring donation system where you pledge a certain amount of money to give us each month so we can continue to create things. Obviously, this is not by no means, a necessity, and we will more than likely be running an Indiegogo page as well. But if you choose to donate to our Patreon, we can get started much faster, and we'll know that there is a financial interest in helping us make Brains season 2. The reality of the situation is that compared to a lot of other web series crowdfunding efforts, we're actually asking for very little money, especially because our incredible cast and crew is volunteering their time and talents. So just please keep that in mind while you watch these videos and probably other videos in the future of this nature. To sum this all up, thank you again. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for just being a part of this crazy zombie ride with us. We would love to make a season 2, and we are so pumped and ready to go. We just need to make sure that we have the resources to be able to do that and to provide you with a show that we are proud of and that we think you will be proud of as well. So thank you so much, and hopefully I'll be seeing you soon.